Good morning. It is 6:48 a.m. on Wednesday. Yeah, March 2nd, 2022. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I just had to tell my air conditioner to turn off so that I could record this without the noise. This is 5 more minutes. Yeah, my apartment in particular, I guess I don't mean in particular, but in my building, on my floor, the building retains a lot of heat, and so anytime it's been really cold and people have turned on their heaters and then it gets even the slightest bit warmer outside, it's currently 78 in here right now, according to my thermostat, and I believe it. Which is warmer than I'd like, but what are you gonna do? Um, it helps honestly when like in the summer people don't have their heaters on. Still needs to run the air conditioner, but it's not like correspondingly hotter. It tends to be pretty similar. Anyway, I'm complaining right now just because I'm feeling a little bit gross and like, ugh. But that's how it goes. Basically, we had several people who weren't going to be able to play last night, so we decided to not have our so many levels session last night. And it was just as well, honestly, because I kind of had a lot of work to do, some day job stuff that I had to just really kind of still keep poking on into the evening. Fortunately, I don't have to do that very often, but it was good that I had the free time available last night and I was able to do that. So, just chugging along on stuff. I'm trying to think if I had anything else of particular interest yesterday. Not really. I think I'm just kind of still, you know, uh, plugging on some of the same things that I've been doing. I might be done with Hot Wheels Unleashed because I got to the maximum level in the current racing season doing the little daily quests, and whereas the last season I ran out of time because I started it late and it wasn't able to get to the max level even doing all the daily quests every day. This time I did it way early because I started from the beginning. And I think it's a little bit of a failing in that game that the difference between the different cars, they all have these various stats, is such that by the time you have advanced a little ways, the only way to win really is to use the select certain cars that have the highest top speed. And going with a car that has a slightly lower top speed but a higher other things like even then I think it's a mistake. Well, I don't know, maybe I guess I'm questioning that. So the issue is that the cars all have stats. And so some cars are just better than others at racing. But what that means is that if you want to win the races, you're really limited to a very small subset of the available cars, which in a lot of respects kind of defeats the whole point of having the car collection of all of these little weird cars anyway, right? Like, because how important is it to get this car just because it looks cool if you'll never use it to race because its stats are bad? I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with that game, so I'm not implying I didn't get my money's worth, but I will say that having played it as much as I have, that kind of stands out. It just I've realizing that, like, oh, look at all of these other cars I have, except that I don't want to use any of them because I won't win with those. So I have to just keep using the same one. but it keeps giving me these new cars, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I wish I didn't have to keep using these others if I want. Yeah, so I'm still a little bit tired, but maybe I'll take a shower, let the air conditioning turn back on, and get to work. And I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.